Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with my guy, Chris Ruffolo, as we continue to cook up this WNBA action. We had a day off yesterday, a random day off. It was kind of weird. But we're back. Y'all know the drill, man. We're finna cook it up. We got 3 games on the card. Ruffalo, what's happening? How you doing?
I'm telling you, on those days off, I have no idea what to do with myself. Like it feels like we have it every day, and after a month off, you would think that they would just go every single day, but no, they're like, no, you need a day off, and then there's a couple teams that have a week off in between this, and we'll talk about them after. But yeah, I'm ready to make some money. We got Vegas coming up. I need to build up that bankroll so that I have some money to take with me. So I think we should get into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's do exactly that. Let's kick the crap out of the books. Let's make some money today. Without further ado, let's hop right into today's WNBA action. First game up, we got the New York Liberty at home, at the crib with my hometown team, the Dallas Wings, rolling in. Liberty, they've been on a roll, and it's reflected here in the line. They're laying 14. Ruffalo, what's your thoughts here on this one?
Yeah, I went back and forth on this because it is a big number off of that big win for the Liberty over the Aces, but in no way, shape, or form do I think I can take the Dallas Wings here. You know, the New York Liberty, like I said, they're coming off that 12-point road win over the Aces. They just smacked the Sparks coming out of the Olympic break, and normally I maybe would think to take an underdog in a spot like this, but the Liberty have given me no reason to jump off. They've covered 6 straight and 7 of their last 8. The Dallas Wings continue to have problems with defense. They just gave up 109 points to the Connecticut Sun, a Sun team that is normally defense first. I gotta lay it and play it with the Liberty in this one, Jay.
Hey, man, look, I agree with pretty much everything you said. Look, I'm on the Liberty as well here. I think, and I'm on record saying, I think the Liberty are the best team in the WNBA, and I'm going to continue to say that. There's no way in hell I can fade them right now. It's a big number, but we saw how they throttled another bad team in the Sparks. Dallas, they can catch fire at times and, put up some pretty good offensive numbers. But defensively, man, they just give up bucket after bucket after bucket. And if they don't go offensively here, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a double-digit 20-plus point win for the Liberty. So, first game of the day, I'm laying it with you, Ruffalo. Next game up, we got the Los Angeles Sparks out on the road facing the Connecticut Sun. 13-point favorites in this one. Look, something about them Sparks, man, I just can't get off of them. I can't get off of them. I would lean in their direction in this one. I know we just saw the Sun throttle another bad team in the Dallas Wings the other day. And I know the Sparks have come out of the break and lost back-to-back games by pretty sizable margin. But depending on what number you got in that last game, you covered or you got to push. I covered with the Sparks. And I think they're going to be able to sneak in the back door again on this one. I think the Sun are slightly overrated, slightly overvalued, man. I'm not buying into the hype of the Sun quite yet. This is just me personally, man. I'm going to grab the points with the Sparks. Too many points to be laying with the Connecticut Sun, in my opinion. Ruffalo, what you think?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to taking the Sparks and the points. I couldn't get there because I got burned by the Sparks when I backed him against the Liberty, and I kind of took my foot off the gas with them. But I'm taking the under here. I think that the Suns' defense is legit. I think they can keep the Sparks in check. But what I've noticed with the Connecticut Sun lately is that when they have a big game offensively, they come out flat in the next spot. And we saw that against the Dallas Wings. They put up 109 and then came out flat with 70 points and a loss to the Atlanta Dream. Before that, before the Olympic break, they put up 96 at home against the Mercury, put up 74 in the following game against the Liberty. I get it. It's a step up in class, but they came out flat. I think this is one of those spots where, the Sun can win, but the slow pace that they play at, the defensive style they play, could lead to a lower scoring game, maybe something like 78-69, something like that, where the Sparks kind of sneak in the back door, but it still hangs around the 140s. So I'm going to take the under 154 in this one.
And in our last and final game of the night, We got the Washington Mystics at home at the crib with the Storm rolling in. Storm, 6.5 point road favorites. Ruffalo, what you like here?
Yeah, just like the storms rolling in, I think that the it's not going to last very long. There might be some sun poking through here. No, that's the wrong team. But anyways, I like the Mystics here. You know, the Storm haven't looked good since the Olympic break, and I think this is a Storm team that we talk about it all the time. They just need to get home, and I think that that's sort of the long and short of it. They failed to cover four straight as a favorite. Not coincidentally, on the course of this 4-game ATS losing streak, but they've also lost back-to-back games since the Olympic break outright as road favorites. They lost to the Dream by 2, and then got boat raced by the Indiana Fever. And it wouldn't surprise me if they lost this game outright as well. I mean, the Washington Mystics, still one of the best cover teams in the WNBA, 16-10-1 against the number. I think this is an interesting spot where maybe the Mystics cover. And if the Mystics cover, I'm going to give everybody a bit of a precursor. I'm going to be on the Storm heavy when they face off again next week. The Storm get a week off between games, but that's when I'll back the Storm, is when they're back at home. But here, I got to take the Mystics in the 6.5 points with a sprinkle on the money line.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I'm with you. I'm on the Mystics plus the 6.5 in this one. It's really not that complicated for me. What do I tell you guys about the Storm all the time? They remind me of who? The Denver Nuggets in the NBA. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home, at the crib, and 9 times out of 10 on the road, they're a fade. And that's exactly what they've been coming out of the break. I also kind of like the spot here for the Mystics. It's a double revenge spot for them at home, at the crib, after losing both meetings to the Mystics. To the Storm earlier this season. So I got to grab the 6.5 too. And I'm probably going to sprinkle on the money line. And Ruffalo, I ain't going to lie, I really like that theory. If the Mystics come out, win this game outright, then you already know we're going to be heavy on the Storm when they get back to the crib in a couple days or next week. But for now, while they're on the road, got to fade them. I'm going to roll with the Mystics plus the points. And that's going to conclude this episode of the WNBA Layup Session. As always, we appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Money Making Tuesday. Really, it's like a Money Making Monday because it's the start of the week here in the WNBA. There was no games yesterday. So let's start the week off on the right foot, man. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's make some money today. I will have the WNBA best bet up there on the board for you that you can scoop up, or you can hop on something long-term with everything coming back. Football, college football starts this week with week 0, NFL on the horizon. Best time to hop on something long-term. And before you know it, the NBA will be back. So hop on something long-term. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Ruffalo, what you got going on?
Yeah, I'm going to be right there with you. I'm going to have a WNBA play on the board. I might have 2. Probably be for long-term subscribers. We'll have some baseball on the board for Tuesday's card as well. Keep your eyes peeled. But either way, definitely check out Pickdawgz Premium. Get in. This is a great time to do it with football around the corner as well. We're not going to forget about WNBA. It's still going to be there. We're still going to make some money with it, but we're just saying it just adds to even greater value of hopping on one of those long-term passes. So definitely make sure you check it out.
Check it out, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. See y'all tomorrow. We're out of here. Peace.